If you are using medicated shampoo and it is not working for your scalp, and you still have scalp dermatitis, you still have acne, you still have dandruff, then this video is for you. Many of the times we are not told exactly how to use shampoos, how we're gonna wash our hair. What we're just told is this is the shampoo, go and wash your hair. But majority of the times people are using these medicated shampoos incorrectly because a shampoo is just meant to be put on the scalp and then be washed away, right? But this is incorrect. And the reason for that is because it is a shampoo and it is a medicated shampoo, then what you're gonna need to do is you first have to lather it in your head. You have to emulsify it. And you need to emulsify enough in order for it to foam up. Next, you have to have very, very wet hair. If you have damp hair, it's not going to work. So what you're going to do is then you're going to take the shampoo and you are going to put that shampoo in your scalp and you're going to massage it in your scalp very, very well. You're going to do this 10 minutes before getting into the shower. Wait for 10 minutes, walk around the house, do whatever you need to do. And this way you're letting the shampoo work in your scalp and let it do its thing that way it needs to do. Because what is happening most of the time is you're getting into the shower, you're putting your shampoo on, and you're washing it right away. And being a medicated shampoo, it needs time to do its thing. So if you are just washing away medicated shampoo and it's not doing anything for your scalp, this is the biggest reason why. The next thing is you are overusing the medicated shampoo. And what I mean by that is if you are, let's say, washing your hair 3 times a week, you are using medicated shampoo 3 times a week just because you need to get rid of that dandruff or the scalp dermatitis or the psoriasis that you are facing. Now, in this case, what is happening is it's because you are overusing this medicated shampoo, your scalp is overproducing that fungal. And this is mainly because it's a bacteria, right? Your scalp overproduces this bacteria, which is causing the scalp inflammation, and you are overusing the shampoo. And because of this overproduction, your scalp is freaking out. And because your scalp is freaking out, it is producing more of that as a defense mechanism. So what you are going to do is you're going to take your medicated shampoo, the correct shampoo for your condition. So if you have scalp psoriasis, you're going to use the correct shampoo for scalp psoriasis. And the medicated shampoo that is actually prescribed for this condition is ketoconazole. You're going to feel a tingling sensation and you might feel some burning if you have open bruises on the scalp. With scalp psoriasis, what happens is because thick layers of skin is falling off, it can get very inflamed, it can get very, very red, and it can feel very, very irritated. So when the shampoo is doing its thing, you're going to feel a tingling sensation. And this is okay. This is a condition that it's actually working. Next, you're going to get into the shower and then you're going to wash your scalp. Now, when you wash your scalp, you're going to do this 2 times. So the second time, obviously, you're not going to get out of the shower. You are going to apply the shampoo and then you're going to wash the rest of your body. You're going to make sure the shampoo stays in your scalp while you wash the rest of your body. You shape or do whatever you have to do and then rinse again. And what this is going to happen is it's going to work in the scalp. It's going to work on the condition. And you're going to use this once a week. You're not going to use it 2 times a week or 3 times a week. You're going to use it once a week. And then the other times you are going to use a salicylic acid shampoo. Now, there are a lot of shampoos on the market that have the active ingredient salicylic acid. And if you cannot find one, it's fine. You can use a salicylic acid toner or a treatment added to your shampoo. Use it that way, or you can apply salicylic acid directly on the scalp, leave it on for 5 minutes, and then wash your hair. What this is going to do is the salicylic acid is going to get into your scalp, in your pores, and it's going to take all the dirt out from your pores. It's going to lift up the dead skin cells, going to lift up all of that stuff that your scalp does not need in simple layman terms. And once it starts to lift that up, that skin is going to start falling off. And over time, over a period of 3 to 6 months, you're going to have to use this treatment. You're going to start to see low cell turnover. And what I mean by low cell turnover is your scalp is not going to produce more of that hard skin or the scalp psoriasis that you see, more of the hard, dead skin, the fungal acne that's growing on your scalp. You're going to see less and less of it. The other thing that you are doing wrong is when you are washing your scalp with this medicated shampoo, you are probably not making sure your hair is completely dry. A lot of the times what is happening is you wash the hair and then you go straight out to work and you don't let your hair completely dry at home before you step out of the house. And what this is happening is because your hair is already wet, is fragile, and your scalp is already fragile too, because when you are washing your hair, it opens up the pores in your scalp, and once the pores are open and you go straight outside with the wet hair, you are attracting all kinds of germs to yourself. You're saying, germs, come to me, stick to my scalp. That's basically what you are doing, and that's what you don't want to do. So you want to stay away from that because you want to heal your scalp. So what you are going to do is you are going to use a hair dryer, and you're gonna use it on cool setting, and you're gonna put your arm at least 1 meter away, right? The hair dryer should be at least 1 meter away, and you're gonna dry your hair completely. Now, if you don't have time to dry your hair, then do not do this in the morning. Do it after you come home from work. Do it at nighttime, or do it on a weekend. Like I said, because you're gonna use the shampoo once a week, you can do this on a Saturday. You can do a Saturday to Saturday to Saturday, and it's gonna work completely fine. But make sure you do put in the effort of drying the hair completely before you go out and do anything, or before you tie your hair, because a lot of the people, you put their hair in a bun or in a ponytail while it's wet, and they think it's no big deal, it's fine, nothing's gonna happen. But in fact, you are encouraging bacterial and fungal growth in your scalp. You are saying, grow as fast as you want, at whatever speed you want. You are most welcome to take over my scalp. Basically, that's what you are telling your fungal acne and your scalp dermatitis, your scalp psoriasis, and everything that is going on crazy in your scalp. This is what is happening. Don't go crazy over buying all the medicated shampoos that you are seeing on social media. You don't need all of them. There are certain conditions and certain shampoos, and I'm gonna list them in the description box below. Read those, what condition you have, what shampoo you need. And you don't need 100 shampoos, you don't need 100 kinds of treatments. That is very, very unnecessary, and that you are just over consuming product and you are making your scalp go crazy. That's basically what you are doing. Now, if you are doing all of these things and still your scalp is not getting better, and let's say you have scalp psoriasis, then what you are going to do is you're going to go to a dermatologist and you're going to get a prescription. Now, you are going to get a prescription based on your condition. So you can get Alacom lotion. It's a topical lotion. It comes in a very small bottle like this, and it comes in a 60 ml bottle. You use it on your scalp in the areas that you need, and then you just leave it on. Some people just have to leave it on overnight, and some people have to wash it off depending on how severe and how bad your scalp issues are. Now, because you stay consistent with this, over time you will naturally see a decrease in these problems. Now let's talk about the underlying problem of why this is happening. Now, the reason why this is happening, scalp psoriasis, scalp dermatitis, acne, like people call it scalp acne because they're basically pimples in the scalp, folliculitis. Now, the major problems, scalp psoriasis and scalp dermatitis. These happen because something is going on with your immune system. So while you are working topically on your scalp with these shampoos, you are going to work on your internal health, on your immune system. Now, in order to strengthen your immune system, you are not going to overdose on vitamin C, because if you overdose on vitamin C, your kidneys can go crazy and there can be protein. You can have protein leaking in your urine. So what you're going to do is you are going to cut out deep fried foods, highly processed foods like donuts and muffins and cookies and chips. You're going to cut out dairy. You're going to cut out these 3 things from your diet, and slowly over time you're going to see that your immune system is starting to build up, it's starting to get stronger, and your external problem is starting to go down. That's the whole point of this, because if you are working on something that's topically, you also have to work on it internally, because that's how your system is going to stay stable. That's how your scalp is not going to go crazy and start overproducing again. Majority of the times what happens is our internal health is not in the best condition, and that shows externally on our skin, on our scalp, on our bodies, on our glands. This is generally a signal from the body like, I am sick, do something, come and help me. The last thing is, don't go on social media and start applying all of the scalp techniques or the scalp treatments that you see people referring you. Use this cream or use this lotion, because everybody's scalp issues are different. Everybody's scalp problems are different. So what you need to do is you need to go to a dermatologist and get your scalp assessed. And when they will assess your scalp, they will sometimes take a swab and they will take a sample of your problem and they will send it off to a lab. When they send it out to a lab, then they will know fully what exactly is the problem and how to treat it. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to start using one thing at a time. You're not going to use like 3 or 4 creams. You're not going to use 3 different kinds of shampoos all at one time. You're not going to go ahead and buy Selsun Blue, ketoconazole, and Tar and start using these 3 things simultaneously. Because what this is going to do is this is going to aggravate your scalp situation and it's going to make it worse. So start incorporating one thing at a time and start taking it slow. And also don't start picking at your scalp, because when you start picking at your scalp and you start peeling and taking off the skin, you are actually worsening the situation. When you have a pimple on your face, you are told not to pick at it. Similarly, when you have something going on with your scalp, don't pick at it. And even if you desperately want to pick at it, don't pick at it, because you are going to cause a permanent scab. And even if you cause a permanent scab, your hair might not grow back in that specific area. So be very mindful of when you are picking at it, and as soon as you start feeling that you're picking at it, be conscious of your act and stop right away. And if you do this and if you stay consistent, because remember, scalp health is all about consistency and time. Anything in life, in fact, is all about consistency and time. So if you are consistent at it and if you let time heal it, then you will get rid of this situation completely. And lastly, there is a oral, I would say you can call it a shot, that I've also given to my father for his psoriasis. And what you can do is you can take this much water. This is like maybe a 1/4 cup water. And you're going to take 1 aloe vera leaf, 1 big leaf, right? And you're going to take out the gel and you're going to make the gel into a liquid by putting it into a blender. So put it into a blender without any water and blend it up, and it's going to turn liquid and it's going to turn slimy. You're going to put that into a container, and then you're going to take collagen peptides. Collagen peptides you can find on Amazon. You can get marine collagen peptides. And what you're going to do is you're going to put 1 tablespoon collagen peptides in 1/4 cup water, and you're going to put 2 tablespoons of the aloe vera juice in that same 1/4 cup water, and you're going to put a pinch of turmeric powder, and you're going to put a pinch of black pepper, and you are going to drink this 2 times a day. What this is going to do is this can help improve your immune system, and it's going to start building new skin, healthy skin for your scalp. And this works and it's proven again and again. I've done it for my father. I've cured his diabetic wounds on his legs when his diabetic wounds were open and it was pussing out. There was blood coming out of it, and this is what I used to give him. The reason you put black pepper with turmeric is because the black pepper will activate the curcumin in the turmeric. The curcumin is the active ingredient in the turmeric powder, and without the black pepper, it will not activate that ingredient. It is food science. That's how it works. It's like the key and the lock. If I have the correct key, it will fit in the correct lock. But if I have one key and I start pushing it into different locks, it will not work. So similarly, the black pepper will activate the curcumin in the turmeric, and that is when your healing will start to take place, and that is when this will work. So I will leave all the description in the description box below, exactly how to make it, what you need, and trust me, you won't need hundreds of different products to cure your scalp issues. You just need to go to a dermatologist. They will recommend you the right thing for your scalp, and use the shampoo as I'm telling you, because this is the correct way to use a medicated shampoo. Otherwise, you're just throwing a medicated shampoo down the sink and it's not going to do anything for you, regardless of how much money you spend on your shampoos, because this is how medicated shampoos are meant to be used, and we are not taught that way. So unfortunately, we're not taught that way. So go ahead and try this and come back to this video, save this video, and share it to everyone you know who has scalp issues, so they can benefit from this video as well. And let me know in the comments down below how it works for you. I will be very, very happy to know on if any of this has helped you.